68. Here we are in this moment, day 68, okay? So we're gonna just go ahead and just hop into it. I need to start because my baby's been chilling for quite some time and I've been out here, I'm not gonna say playing around because I've been stretching, but I think I need to move a little bit faster. All right, let's get it. All right. 30. All right, let's keep going. Just got started, day 68. Almost at 70. $30. All right. All right. I'll try to make it as even as I can. All right, let's go straight into it. I'm not gonna use the band with this today. I'm gonna use this instead. Oh, I see a horsey back there. My first time seeing a horse back there. Whew. All right, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Whew. Keep going. Whew. All right, let's see how the shoulder doing today. Okay. Listen, I'm getting bit up by these bugs. We're gonna still take it light on this arm. Whew, let's keep going. Whew, 10, that mosquito got me good. 14, I'm in Costa Rica, y'all. It's hot. 17, it's not much of a breeze out here. Thank you for the love. All right, let's go into some lunges. We're gonna circle back around to the glutes. Then we're gonna jump rope for 2 minutes and then run this back. Ooh, next leg. Woo. All right, we got to jump rope for 2 minutes. I probably should mop. Let me mop real quick because I'm sweating a lot. All right, we about to jump rope. 2 minutes. We're gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, I should have did this prior. Really, Keisha? I be forgetting to untangle this damn jump rope. That was a break right there. That just took long enough. All right. Let's set the timer. We're gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. I'm taking this mosquito bite on my ankle. Oh, it's itching. All right, let me focus. A little bit longer. This time I messed up twice. And I had to untangle the thing on jump rope. Time out. I need some water. All right, so we're going to run that back. All right, well, I want to take this moment while I take a break, catch my breath. I want to thank y'all who's in the comment section, who's here, present, and being positive, motivational, being nice to one another. I thank y'all so much. Those who are being rude, ignorant, disrespectful, those who work for the devil, let's not give them any of our outstanding, amazing, priceless energy, okay? Don't give them no attention. Whew. Sister Todd, that jump rope is no joke. But yeah, I want to take this moment to thank y'all. Whew. All right, let's run it back again. All right, let's get it. Hola. Hola. Ooh, straight into it. Oh, I am dripping, dripping sweat. gotta be careful because it's wet. Okay. All right, we're gonna hold it on the side this time. Whew. 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 Okay, that was a little struggle. All right, let's keep going. Whew. Oh, wrong. We gotta go into this. Sorry, I forget about that. Ah. 4. I do not want to fall. 6. I'm standing in a pool of sweat. 12. 16. 17. Squeeze your abs. 15. Keep going. 20. We're going to 30. 30. All right, we're going to go light on this shoulder over here. 3. So I'm not going to bend over. 30. Ooh, I felt that. 'Cause all right. Oh, my feet are so wet. Let's do these lunges. I circle back to the leg and the glute. Okay. All right, my feet are wet, so let's take it slow. Alright, we're gonna jump rope for 2 minutes. Alright, I got a mop again. Alright, 2-minute jump rope. Alright, let's set the timer. Alright, last jump rope. Alright, let me be careful. Messed up. What's that? Second or third time? I'm gonna have to go longer. All right, let me focus. That goes a little longer. All right. We're gonna go down. Time out first. Time out. Got sweat in my ears. Let me get some water. All right, so I'm gonna do an exercise on the end of the mat. I'm gonna do an inner thigh workout. You ain't gonna be able to see me all the way. All right. Almost finished. Almost finished. All right. Do 50. I think I hit my baby. Let me see. Oh, she's talking. All right, we're gonna go into some glutes real quick. Whew. All right, listen. Let's go ahead to the end of this workout. What happened? Let me do a quick little stretch. Oh, felt that crack. Okay. Woo! Oh, that burned. Whew. Whew. All right, come on, Keisha, we got this. Whew. Got 5 more. Ooh, that burns. Oh, my glutes hurt. All right, we're gonna do some abs. All right, I'm gonna do a quick little stretch. Stretch this back. Ooh, my bones are cracking. Ooh, okay. Look, the in-between stretches be feeling good. They both might be close. Yes, they got it. Not both at the same time. All right, I don't have no music for this last part. Just fine. All right, let's get it. Whew. All right, I'm wet, the mat wet, so we might make some noise. I hope the water is back on. They turned that water off. They must be doing some work somewhere. I hear it. Whew. All right, yeah, my neck gonna make noise. Whew. All right, next. All right, am I forgetting to add exercise? I feel like I am. Ooh, my daughter, the baby been good this whole time, so we almost finished. All right, my mat is extremely wet. If only y'all could see it. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna slide a little bit, I'm sure. So let's exercise. Let's help out. Uh-oh. There's baby. said, I know you about finished out there. I don't know if I'm gonna get the hula hoop, y'all. Whew. All right, hold on. Bugsy. All right, I think I can hold on. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit. My workout is basically over. We are on day 68. Day 68, right? What's it, 67? I think it's 68. Closer and closer to 70. The goal is to get to 70 days. Once we get to 70, the goal is gonna be to get to 80. Now, if you're doing a hula hoop, make sure you cover up your skin because it will pinch your skin. And if you have waist beads, it will pop your waist beads. It can pop your waist beads. Let me say that. All right, so, whew. Now, I'm not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to tell y'all to go purchase the hula hoop, okay? But I do feel that it's very helpful. You put somebody in the comment section, start talking crazy, talking about what is that doing and all of that. Listen, you're moving your body, okay? It is helping you move your body. That's one of the main things you want to do. Move our body instead of just moving like this. Eating. Okay, move your body. So the hula hoop helps you with that, all right? For somebody don't want to use their brain and say, what is it doing? You can walk in place, you can jog in place, you can walk up and down the hallway in your house, 100 times. Just move your body. That's it, that's all. And you can have fun with this thing. You really can. You can really turn some music on. I'm telling you, really get down with this hula hoop for real. You can go into the squat, hold it as long as you can, work them legs. You can spin around, you can jog in place. I mean, to burn a lot of calories with it. So it works for me. It works for some, may not work for others. So each his own. But yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you do not subscribe to my channel, I feel like I went swimming. I had sweat in my ears. If you do not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. My channel is not about me working out, y'all. Not about me working out. It is about myself and my children living here in Costa Rica. We're from America, originally from America. We're from Maryland, and we've been here 4 years strong in Costa Rica, and just sharing our lives with you all. Now, working out is a huge part of my life. I do it every day, as you can see. So I do go live with it. I want to encourage people to work out. Yeah, encourage people to work out, encourage people, motivate people. That's my goal here. I get on here not just for y'all to watch me. I'm hoping somebody out there like, you know what? She's inspiring me. Let me get up and work out, So that's the goal. That's the purpose. I mean, I'm sure it's nice to watch too, but I want you to get up and, move your body too. You get up and do it. You ain't got to do what I'm doing, exactly what I'm doing, but, go follow a YouTube video. There's so many workout YouTube videos, y'all. You can find a little a YouTube workout video and commit to doing that for like a week. It could be a 10-minute video. It could be a 15-minute video. It doesn't have to be anything crazy and super long, You can start off slow and work your way up. But just move your body. We have to take accountability as well. We do play a huge part in our longevity here on this earth. Unless God comes in and take us out and we have like some type of, unexpected incident that occurs that crosses us over to the other side. But as long as you are here, you have breath in your body, you can contribute to your longevity here on this earth. Stop putting poison in your body. Don't an excessive amount of it, Maybe eat healthy 99 or 98% of the time and have like a little, pizza here and there or some chicken here, fried chicken here and there. Just don't treat yourself every day, all the time with food. That's all I'm saying. You want to live long? I don't care if you're 50, 60, according to the world, 45, 40, whatever. You can still be flexible. Your mobility can still be top tier. But it is completely up to you. You got to get up and, I'm getting bit by that, y'all. So I'm fighting it right now. you gotta get up and move your body too. You know, you gotta get up and exercise. You gotta get up and work out. Go walking, go jogging, go hiking. You know, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. You ain't gotta get a gym membership. You don't even have to go buy no equipment if you don't want to. Use your body weight. Use the chair. Use the wall. You know, they're saying do jumping jacks. You know, I mean, it's things you can do that does not require equipment at all. Stretch, so that way, hey, you could be 45, 50, and be able to do a headstand and a split. Why not? I'm just saying. But it's up to you. So don't let your age define your mobility and what your capabilities are. You know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, I'm 50, I can't do that. Oh, I'm 60, I can't. Who says you can? Yeah, you said you can. You're right. You can't do it. But realistically, get out your head, change your way of thinking. You can do it. You really can do it. So don't wither away in a rocking chair or sitting on your couch watching TV or in your bed just scrolling all day on social media. Like, come on. Get up and do something that's going to contribute to life-changing, your life-changing, okay? Let's chat more into that. I hope y'all utilize this time on my live to connect with one another, network with one another, okay? Listen, utilize this time in these comment sections when y'all jump on people's lives. Network with people, okay? For real, I'm so serious. You never know who can help out who can connect with who. Come on, y'all, we gotta come together to make some life-changing situations happen. Come together, okay? Find some like-minded people, and y'all come together. See what y'all can build. See what y'all can create. Make some money. Make some money together. Make it while you're sleeping. I'm just saying. It's all in the mind. Let's not be in competition. Let's not see who can get to the finish line first. That's not what we're doing. We all gonna die one day. All of us gonna die. We all gonna end up can't say spiritually in the same place, but we all gonna cross over. So, I mean, come on now. Let's not be against each other. Let's see what we can do to help each other. And it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be. Let's trade. Hey, you can trade something for this, you know? I give you tomatoes, you give me some onions, you know? Hello. I help you build your house if you help me fix my car. I don't know, you know, something like that. It doesn't always have to be money. Money is just a tool. It's just energy. It's a tool. But come together. That's all I'm saying. I want to condone that, to come together. Let me focus on my waist real quick. And don't lower your vibration to meet negative people where they are, okay? Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it for me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If somebody's being negative, and even if you're itching to respond, hold it, breathe it out, and keep it moving. Because you do not want to have to lower your vibration to put yourself in that type of frequency. You don't want that. I don't mind meeting people where they are when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to negativity, I'm not meeting where you are. I can't come down there with you. So there's no conversation. So don't give it your energy, nor your time. All right, I'm about to stop. Just my little end of the workout, little light thing I do. Hopefully y'all heard me over this thing because it's kind of loud. It definitely is kind of loud. Listen, the hula hoop has definitely gotten looser on me. 68 days. The transformation. I gotta take these shoes off. I have to. Okay, there we go. And my feet are so wet. Jesus. All right, we are on day 68. I'm gonna look at some of these comments. My feet are slippery. Let me see. Now, half these people are probably gone. But let me see. All right, this is a lot to be looking at. So what I'm gonna do is, like I always do. I want to thank those who are being positive, who are being motivational, encouraging. I can't really see the screen because the light, the sun, the light. Thank y'all for being encouraging, motivational. I appreciate all the love, all the positivity. Like I said, if there are any negative beings, any negative entities that joined the chat, that's just, we ain't gonna pay them no mind. But yes, but I thank y'all so much. So today is day 68. I'm almost at day 70. Like literally, like this is amazing, and I see results. Okay, truly see results. By the time I get to 100 days, I'm fitting to have a six pack. Okay, I want a six pack by day 100. That's the goal. But yeah, so I've been doing good. I've been doing good with my eating. A lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. I've been getting creative with the vegetables, trying to make it more interesting and fun for my kids because I'm feeding them healthy foods too because they're addicted to food. I'm addicted to food. So where I'm turning over that leaf, you know, and just tapping more into just making vegetables like just a normal thing. And every once in a while, we'll eat out. Of course, they're kids. I'll treat them to something every once in a while, but not just gonna straight snatch it. Thank you. You know, but yes, but we're working on that transition and drinking a lot of herbal teas and stuff like that, and grounding and all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at, but I'm doing great. I hope somebody has joined this journey with me. And if you did, you don't have to say that you did. Just do your thing. You can be quiet about it. But if not, hopefully I'm encouraging somebody, motivating somebody to get up and work out. Get up and move your body. I don't care if you watch TV, you watch a 30-minute show and you just stand there like this and you do this. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, you can make it simple, y'all. Make it simple. Make it simple. Find a way to incorporate exercise into your daily routine. As much as we don't want to hear this, we don't want to hear you got to eat healthy, we don't want to hear you need to work out, we never want to hear that, you know, but it's just the reality of life. And now that we are all adults here, we have to take some accountability, and now we have to fight for our lives, y'all, because we were born into this whole food addiction thing. They were shoving mac and cheese and pork chops and ribs and God knows what, everything down our throats since we were born on this earth. So it's like it's already instilled in us, but we can do it. Okay, we can fight the addiction. We can fight the addiction. We can fight it. So right now I am fighting it. I'm fighting it every day. I come out here, I'm working out, getting my body in order every time I go in that kitchen, and of course every time I go to the market, because I have to overlook a lot of things and go straight to the fruits and veggies. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't look at the cookies, the cakes, the pies. I can't look at all these things, but yeah, but it can be done. It's all up here. How powerful are you? How strong is your mind? Can you beat an addiction, or is the addiction stronger than you? Right? And I don't want to believe that it's stronger than me, so it can't be. So I have to beat it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm dripping sweat. Yeah, so I have to beat this addiction, y'all. And a lot of us are addicted. And if you know you're addicted, just, you don't got to share it with the group, you know, but just admit it to yourself. I am addicted to food and I need to do something about it, right? And what is it that you can do about it? Change your life. And when you look good, you feel good. When you start working out, y'all, it transforms everything. It doesn't just transform your physical, your physique. It transforms you mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Like, I'm trying to tell you, because as you start to transform, I'm telling you, those demons, when I say demons, I'm talking about like that childhood trauma, you know, you start tapping into that type of stuff, you start healing yourself internally from the inside out. And that's what you want to do, you know. So with working out comes a lot of other things. It's a lot of benefits to this, y'all. It's a lot of benefits. And hey, God put breath in your body and you here. So let's make the best of it, babe. Let's walk and look good in it. Hello, let's look good in it. Let's feel good in it. Let's be healthy. Let's eat for health and not for taste. Okay, let's eat to just nourish our bodies and not for taste. Because you know we want taste. We want pizza. We want tacos. We want empanadas. We want ribs, pork chops, all those things that I could probably name that probably sound also amazing to y'all. But yeah, we gotta get away from those things. We have to. We have to. Yes, we have to. So I'm just saying anything's possible though. Don't think that you can't do it. If you tell yourself, I can't do that, I can't do it, you're exactly right. I do want you to listen. If you don't get nothing else from this life, if you tell yourself, I can't do that, you're exactly right. You just told every cell in your body that you can't do it. So guess what? You're right. You can't do it. But if you tell yourself, I got this, I can do this. Like, I don't care how many times I gotta keep doing it. I don't care how many times I over. then that means you're going to accomplish it. You can do it. That's what that means. It's all in the mind. I'm trying to tell you, whatever you tell yourself, that is what it is. That's just the bottom line. That's just what it is. And I'm going to Ghana. Yes, cucumbers. I love cucumbers, actually. I might can't run faster than you. Listen, when I was young, I used to run so fast. I was the fastest female. I actually could beat all the boys, but except for this one boy, because he was tall, his legs was long. I used to run so fast, y'all. I need to be able to get back to that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need to be able to climb trees again, jump fences. I want to be able to do all that stuff, okay? What I used to could do when I was young, and I believe it's possible. I'm just, just gotta build the body up. So once I get my body to, a certain way as far as like with the weight and everything, I'm not really focused on the number, but then I'm gonna go into like my flexibility. Like this is a whole journey. So after I like, master this, get to the physique I want, I'm going into, flexibility and stretching. I want to be able to do a lot of things, you know what I mean? Like just be as flexible as possible. So right now I'm working on doing a headstand. I was able to do it that one day for like 10 seconds. Yesterday I struggled, so I'm gonna do it again today. So I'm gonna keep on trying. I wanna be able to hold it for at least a minute. So that is my goal. So, just challenge yourself, challenge your body, and don't be scared to do it. Just make sure with certain things you have a spotter. You have somebody there. You don't want to break your back or break your neck. You don't want to end up paralyzing nothing. So please don't be so anxious about it that you do it and you don't have like somebody there to maybe like, catch you if you are falling a certain way. So please be careful. Okay, you going back to work. Have a blessed day. So I'm just saying, y'all, but take care of yourselves. Be healthy. That is what I promote. Live your life. If you are interested in moving to Costa Rica, contact me. I'm not charging you for no information, so you don't have to pay me for anything. I'll just help you out the best way I can with based off of my experience and the knowledge that I do have. Yeah, so if I can help you, I'll help you with that. If you are somebody who are interested in moving out the country and maybe you're scared to do it, or don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just step out on faith. You got this. Know that God in the universe is going to catch you. Everything is going to work out for you. Always say that. When you wake up in the morning, say that. Say it throughout the day. Everything always works out for me. And make sure you're a good person, okay? Because you get what you give. You put negativity out into the universe, that's what comes back to you. You put positivity out into the universe and you're kind and you're loving and that's what you are displaying, then that's what's going to come back to you. So, but always tell yourself, everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for my children and I speak that all the time. I speak that everything always works out for me. And everything's always going to work out for you. Speak that over your life. Manifest that over your life. Do you understand? Don't think that you're stuck. I know some people jump in the comment section. They be like, what is she talking about? She's crazy. I am stuck. If you tell yourself you stuck, babe, then you stuck. It's the same thing. It's saying I can't do this. I can't do that. If you say you stuck, then I'm not going to fight you. You stuck then. What you want me to do? I mean, if that's what you want to believe, then you're stuck then. Nah, I'm glad I have arrived. How is the cost of living? The cost of living here is amazing. The cost of living is amazing. That's just a bonus. Like that's not even the only reason why you should choose Costa Rica. Like it's so many other things. Like that's just like a cherry on top for real. But the cost of living is cheap. My bills don't go past like $500 and maybe $50 a month. And that's rent, that is my Wi-Fi, that is the lights, and the water. So it's very, very affordable. And I mean, you can live expensive too. It depends on what you want. Do you want that huge house on the top of the hill that might cost you $3,000 to stay in, and it's like a 4 or 5 bedroom with 2-3 bathrooms and an infinity pool with the ocean view? I mean, so it just depends. You can also live, where you're only paying $575 for everything. You can live somewhere where you're paying $500, $400. I don't, so it's definitely affordable compared to America, okay? Truly, I could never. In America, what? I don't even think you can rent a room for $500, $400. I don't even think you can rent a room for that price. Like, can you anymore? You said, can I send you money? If anybody want to send money, I mean, you can send money on here, but, and if you do, I appreciate it, and if you don't, that's fine too. You know, I appreciate all the blessings. Like I said, let's help each other out, and it doesn't have to be a financial. It does not have to be financial. Listen, we can help each other out in many, many different ways. Okay, many, many different ways. I'm in Costa Rica. I'm in Costa Rica. Been here for 4 years now. I left America. I got up and left, and I left just like that. This is not something that I planned. Apparently, God had this written for myself, and I didn't even know it. Okay, so this is something that I want to say God chose it for me, because I promise you I never saw this in my future. But hey, that's the way life works. But I ended up here in Costa Rica. Never been to this country before a day in my life. My sister was, this long story short, my sister was here, living here, and after COVID happened in America, those who are in America, we all know how life was with COVID, after COVID, and if you had a business and it hit your business, then you understand where I'm coming from. So I had a business. My business was affected by the COVID. It just was a lot after that. It just seems like it was, the energy there was just dark, depressing. Just, you know, trying to, you know, you have a savings. COVID come, now you got to run through your damn savings. It was just like, you just can't catch up. It just was a lot going on. So my sister reminded me and said, Keisha, you know, you don't have to stay there. And I'm like, where am I going? Like, I felt stuck. I'm like, where am I going? What am I going to do? She's just like, Keisha, you can get up and go. Like, I'm like, where am I going though? Go where? So she's like, you can come to Costa Rica. I said, oh, say no more. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I said, you know what? God literally was like, Keisha, this is what you're doing. You're not going to look left. You're not going to look right. You're not even going to think about it. I need you to have tunnel vision right now. Because if I would have stopped and probably thought about it, I probably would not have came. So it was like a whole spiritual thing that I was going through at the time. But Costa Rica chose me, and I'm here. And I love it, and it was the best decision I could have ever made for my children and for myself. We are healthier here. My kids are more healthy. They're more active. They now speak a second language. They're more like outside kids now versus sitting in a house playing a game on the phone, watching TV. So they have grown an awful lot here, and so have I. So I wouldn't change it for nothing. You could say, Keisha, you can come back to the States. I'll buy you a mansion at the top of the hill with a white picket fence and a pool in the backyard. I'm not coming. I'm going to stay right here where I'm at. Less can be so much more. Less can be so much more, because I have peace, and that is something you can't purchase. That is something that you cannot buy. That is something that is so priceless. And my health is so much better here. Oh my gosh, just the air just healed me coming here to Costa Rica. Just the air, all the allergy problems I had, and the allergy drugs and medicine I was taking, and the asthma attacks I was having left and right, and the steroids they kept putting me on. Oh my goodness. Listen, all the mucus and congestion that I had, my voice used to be so much deeper just for all the mucus that I used to deal with since I was a kid. It was horrible. I thought I was just maybe a little sickly, upper respiratory. I just thought that was me. Maybe I was born this way. But I came to Costa Rica, y'all, on my third day here. It was like 3 days of breathing in the air here in Costa Rica, and it was like I was healed. Like I could breathe out my nose now, no more post-nasal drip. I'm not taking my inhaler, no asthma attacks. Like I literally felt brand new. Like literally, y'all. I mean, literally felt brand new. Yes, I have been back to the States. I actually went back to the States to have my baby, which is not something that I wanted. Listen, I have a very tight spiritual connection. And when the spirit tells me to do something, then I do it, okay? Even if I'm like, but that's not what I want to do, I still do it. And then later I find out why the spirit had me do what I did, right? So, no, I did not want to have the baby in the States, but God told me that I was. This is what you're going to do. I said, okay. So I said, I'm going back, I'm going to have this baby, and I'm coming right back. We ended up being there for like 5 months. Okay, we ended up being there for like 5 months, because maybe I went a little bit too early. I want to say I was, 8 months maybe? I think I was there for like a month, a little bit over a month before I had the baby. So I was like, I wanted to come a little bit earlier just in case, you know, women who have kids, you know, in case something happens and the baby come early. And I'm like, I have to have the baby in the States, okay? And it's so much easier to just get the passport there. Here I would have had to go through, I probably would have had to go through the U.S. Embassy. It would have been a whole process, okay, which is like 5 hours away from here. So I just went there, had the baby, and right after I had the baby, I took her. She probably was like not even 10 days old, y'all, and she had a passport. I went to D.C., got the same day passport. I got her passport within like 2-3 hours, and my plan was to get up and go like any day after that, but The house that we thought we were going to move in was not available. So then it was very difficult at the time to find a place. So I had to, a lot of places weren't available. A lot of places were not available in a certain area that I was looking in. So I had to wait it out. So we ended up staying like an extra 2 months. It was, but yes, but what I can say is going back to the United States, I see why we left. When we came there, me and my kids were sick. Like eating the food, we were sick. Like we were sick. Our stomachs were jacked up, okay? Stomachs messed up. We took showers, we were itching all over our bodies. Like here, I'm talking about scratching. I'm talking about whole body scratching, legs, everything itching. We're like, what the hell is in the water? So it was not a good experience, okay? The energy there is dark. It was just dark. We land at BWI, man, and it's like, you could just feel it. You could just feel it. I wanted to cry because I wanted to come back to Costa Rica so bad. Like, I wanted to come back so bad. Like, people who saw me, they were mad that I wasn't happy to be there. Like, Keisha, but no, I'm not. I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, you can't be mad at me because I'm not happy that I'm here. Like, I'm happy to see y'all, but am I happy to be here? No. I don't want to be here. Like, they don't understand it. You know, they don't get it. They don't get it. But I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. This is not a happy place for me. The energy here, you just won't know until you experience something like this. That's all I can say. You're not going to want to go back. You're just not going to want to go. Why would I want to go back? Why? Why would I? Thank you. Why would I want to go back there? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just saying. So no, but I love it here, and I don't knock anybody for choosing the life that you choose for you. But if you are unhappy, y'all, please tap into your peace, tap into your happiness. Do not settle for where you are. Don't say, this is the job I have to work. This is the country or state I have to live in. This is what I have to do. Yeah, if you tell yourself that that's what you have to do, but there are other options out here. You have to tap into them. You have to tap into them. And if it looks impossible for you and you're going to automatically start speaking negativity, well, how am I going to make money? And I can't get a job. And And if that is the attitude that you are approaching it with, then you know what? Don't shoot. Just go ahead and stay right there where you at. Just stay right there where you are. Because if that's your mental approach, it's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work out for you. But if you decide to say, I don't care how impossible it looked to me or even to others, I can do this and I can make this happen and I'm going to do this. I'm going to break generational curses. In order to break generational curses, y'all, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. More than likely, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. You are going to have to, if you are that curse breaker, you're going to have to do some stuff that people going to think you crazy. People not going to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, okay? But if you are the generational curse breaker, then you're going to have to take that leap of faith, babe. It comes with faith. That's the number one ingredient here. The number one ingredient is faith. I promise you, you have to have it. You have to have it. If you are that curse breaker, if you're the one that God said, listen, I'm going to send you over there for you to go ahead and purchase property, get some acres, build them houses, you know, set up generational wealth for your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' kids' kids. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can be the one to go ahead and make that change. If the rest of your family ain't with it, then I'm so sorry, y'all, but you gotta leave them where they are. Everybody can't go where you're going. Everybody don't want to go where you're going, and everybody can't go where you're going. That don't mean you stay stuck where they are. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are individuals. God have a journey for each and every one of us. And if you are staying somewhere, because my mom's here, because my dad's here, because my sister, my brother, that's your choice, okay? But they going to live their own lives, and you live yours, babe. And you go out and you explore. You be that risk taker. You be that one that go jump and take that leap of faith. And let everybody think you crazy. Who cares? Who cares what everybody think? Because everybody thought I was crazy. They probably still do. So I don't care. Oh, thank you so much from South Africa. I'm just saying, like, seriously. So I know I hear a lot of people, yeah, I want to do this, but, you know, but I have this person here and I want to stay close to this person. And it's like, I mean, I get it. We love each other and we want to stay close to one another. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you should miss out on gaining new experiences. That doesn't mean you should miss out on breaking generational curses. That doesn't mean you should miss out on building generational wealth because you want to stay close to somebody. Like, that's our problem. We are too attached to people. We have to detach ourselves, okay? Sometimes we have to detach ourselves. If somebody is holding you back or keeping you in the same space and you know you're not happy there, baby, you need to detach yourself from that person. I'm not saying detach where you don't talk to them, where you don't love them anymore, where you don't have that relationship. No, have that relationship. But, hey, I'm going to go my way and I'm going to do things and I'm going to explore and I'm going to go on an adventure. You're welcome to come if you like, but if you don't, I can't stay here where you at. I just don't want to. I don't want to stay here. I want to do other things. I want to do more than what we're just doing. I want to do more than going out every Saturday or every Friday when we get a chance, or go to happy hour. I want to do other things. You know what I mean? Invest your time and your energy and your money into things that are going to change your life if you are not already living comfortably. Now, if you somebody who making money while you sleep and you living a fabulous life and you already then built that for you, listen, I'm trying to get where you at. I'm working on getting to where you are. I'm not gonna say trying. I am working on getting to where you are. But if you are not in that space yet where you can comfortably kick your feet back and you're financially free, you know, and you're not happy where you are, then that means some changes has to be made, babe. You got to make some changes. What is it that you need to change so you can live that life that you desire? So it's no longer a dream. You know, they teach, oh, we can dream. No, let's not dream. Let's make it a reality. I don't want to dream anymore. I'm not dreaming of anything, okay? I am making it happen. Forget the dreams. What is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to make happen? I'm going to do it. Period. I'm not about to dream about it. I'm finna do it. That's it. I'm going to do it. So, y'all, just do it. Just get up and just do it, okay? Just do it. I promise you, I hope every time I go live and I have these conversations, because God always takes me here. This is when God uses me at the end of my lives, okay? God said, you finna speak to the world, kid. So this is the message that is being poured out from me to you all. So maybe there's one person here on this live that needs to hear what I'm saying. And prayfully, hopefully, I help somebody out today, you know. So if that person is you, you got an assignment, baby. You got a mission. It was put on you. You were marked. You're the curse breaker. Just go on and accept the challenge. And it's really not a challenge, because once you really tap into it, best thing you could have ever done. Just accept it. I'm the curse breaker. I got to do something different. You trust me, you can feel it within if it's you. I promise you. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel different than the rest. You're going to know it's something about you. I'm trying to tell you. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it because it's something that is unexplainable, right? But if it is you, you know. You know it's you. You can feel that it is you. It's tugging on your spirit, okay? It's been talking to you, okay? So if that is you, come on over to the other side. Just go on and accept it and come on over to the other side. Go ahead, stop being scared. It's nothing to be afraid of. You should be more afraid to stay where you are and continue to do the same robotic thing every day than stepping out and just jump. It's like jumping out the airplane, which I would never do in my life. But that's what it's like. I'm not going to physically jump out the airplane, but I will physically jump into something and just trust that God in the universe is going to catch me. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And every single time, I get caught. So I'm just saying, they catch me. I don't fall. And I have faith. Even if it looked like I'm almost at the ground, I never hit it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Never going to hit it. So if it is you, come on to the other side. Go ahead, let that third eye open up. Let it open up all the way. I'm just saying, it's probably partially open. You don't know what's going on. You might not even know what's going on right now. You don't understand it. You starting to see things. You starting to question things. You starting to see right through everything. And now you're like, whoa. And it can be a lot at one time, okay? Because once you put them glasses on, y'all, you cannot take them off. You really can't. That's the only thing. So once you cross over, you're not going to think the same. You're not going to see things the same. You're not even going to act the same. You're not going to do the same things anymore, probably. People are probably not going to like you because they're going to be like, oh, she's a different person or he's a different person now. But in a good way, you are a different person. But some people don't like it when people grow. They like it when you stay stuck where you are. Come on now. You said, was it a hard move to leave? No, it wasn't hard. Actually, it was so easy. And it was such an easy process for me. And this is what God had for me. To this moment, I could tell you I don't understand it, but it happened. And it was such an easy transition for me. I just made that choice to leave. I decided to, get your finance together how you choose to. I'm just going to say that certain people got paid and certain people didn't get paid. And I did what I had to do to get my kids their passports, to get our flight tickets and things like that. But see, the blessing in it was I was able to come into, like, with my sister. You know what I mean? I came to myself. But it's easy to find housing here. Now I see how easy it is. It's so easy to find housing here. It is so easy. And they don't call and check in with your old landlords, and they don't ask for a credit score. This has not happened to me, okay? I've literally just moved into houses. You give me the money, you give me the keys. I give the money, they give me the keys. That's it. I don't even have a written contract for this place. It's just like, oh, all right. We trust one another. If we operate the way we're supposed to, we're good. Operate out of love and kindness and honesty, we're good. So these people, they don't do all that. You can literally find something on Facebook. You wanna go see it? Sometimes they'll, if you're in the States, you can ask for a video. You trying to move it? Can you FaceTime me? I want you to go into the place and I want you to, walk around so I can see it. I did that before I came back from having a baby to see the place that we have moved into. So, but it's easy. It was easy for me, and it will be easy for you too. It's not hard. Your neighbors are like, Jordan, I want people to investigate to my house for all of my houses. Well, this. Okay, first off, I'm in Costa Rica. The energy is different. The vibration is different. I'm not saying there are not murderers here and crazy people here, because there are demons everywhere. But no, my neighbors are actually nice, kind, welcoming, amazing. I have not had any issues here with neighbors since I've been here in Costa Rica. Every house I've lived in, we became like family to the neighbors. They take you in, they take your kids in, they want to get your kids this, they want to bake cookies with your kids, they bring stuff to your door, they bring fish to your house. I mean, I haven't, and the energy is always good. I haven't, no, see that mindset, you like, is my neighbors drug addicts or murderers? I mean, if they are drug addicts, I don't know what they're doing on their spare time, but I don't see anybody nodding off. Nobody. I mean, it's very peaceful back here where I'm at. Like, it's an amazing, like, mountain view, just beautiful trees. It's just peaceful. So, haven't had any problems. No, in this moment, I am renting right now. Yeah, I'm renting, and it's easy to rent. And a lot of houses here are already furnished. So, like, if you was to come, you want to move, don't worry about no furniture. You can always find a furnished place. And that's another thing. It comes furnished. This place did not come furnished. But all the other places I lived in, furnished. Furnished. I think the last house I was living in, I was paying $570. And it was like an upstairs apartment, 2-bedroom, nice, decent sized bathroom. The place was a nice size. I was paying $570, but the water, I think we had well water there, so I didn't have a water bill. I had the electricity bill. So even that was cheap. Neighbors were fine, no problems. People are usually pretty quiet for the most part, to be honest with you. Yes, every place had bad, of course, every place had bad people, but it's definitely not like, how can I compare? I don't know, because when I was in the States, I mean, I was living up in the county area where it was more like quiet, but it's just the energy is just different here. Like, the energy is just different. I can't really explain, but yes, there are crazy people everywhere. I don't doubt that. I'm always on the lookout. The food is pretty good. Now, there are certain things that I would say pricey, like berries. If you buy enough avocados, they can be pricey. There's certain things that can be pricey here, peanut butter, but like for the fruits, the vegetables, for the most part, that stuff affordable. Like, literally affordable. I could have $40, $35. I can go get me a really good amount of vegetables. Literally, I could go get a good amount of vegetables and fruit from the store. No, I am, according to the world, I am a Capricorn. No, I cannot do no backflip. No, my feet is not no daggone size 10. The camera clearly must make them look big. Listen, all these things are altered. We all see each other through a lens, and these lenses, you ever look in one mirror and you look different in this mirror than you do in another one, then you do in another one. Then you look on your screen, then you look different on the phone, then you look different. It's just a lot of, I don't know, what's really the truth? Who knows what the real image is? We only know what we see. I guess when you see me in the physical room and I see you in the physical room, that's what it is. But they like to make my arms look fat, like certain videos and everything, so but yep. So if you want to come over to the other side, you're interested in Costa Rica. But no, it was an easy transition. Like I said, being here now, knowing housing is easy to find. Like I said, don't worry about furniture. A lot of places got furniture. They come with forks, spoons, knives, plates, cups. Literally. Like, so it's just like all you need to do is bring your suitcases, babe. Just bring your suitcases. That's all you need to do. So I've been more so on that until I came here. Oh, thank you so much. Um, The crime rate, honestly, I don't know. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. Like, it pops up on my phone sometimes, or stuff every now and again, or if I'm at my daughter's grandmother's house over there with her dad and his family, they watch the news, so it'll be some stuff that be happening. So I'm sure they're crime. Probably maybe closer to San Jose, I'm not sure. Maybe closer to the city areas. I've heard maybe more crime happens there. So have I done my research? No. I haven't done my research. I don't even like to consume my brain with that type of stuff. But when stuff pop up on my phone, like I'm in like the little news thing for Costa Rica, so certain things pop up, you know, and it'll let me know what's going on here, what's going on there. So yeah. Um. Well, thank you so much. But yep. So that's where I'm at. My baby, I hear her. She about to start fussing. It's time for me to go in the house. I actually already did my work on the computer, but I still really got more to do. So I'm debating if I'm about to go shower and do that now. Or I might want to run out to the store. I'm trying to take my dog to get her shot, but the place I want to take her to, the doctor had an emergency. Like, this is the second time. So I haven't been able to take her. So I'm hoping they contact me today so I can take her to get her vaccine, because I want to get her groomed, and she has to get this vaccine first before I can take her to get her little grooming done. So yep. But all right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let me go ahead and get my child, get my kids. But the baby, she probably ready to eat, and it's probably gonna start pouring down any minute, y'all. It's rainy season here in Costa Rica, so it will go from a clear sky to pouring cats and dogs in a second. It happens just like that during rainy season. It happens just like that. The medical care here, so my experience with the medical care has actually been pretty okay. There's one thing that I had happen here, which that's a whole nother subject for another day, but that's like a law with the country, unfortunately. But the medical care is pretty good. Now, when I got pregnant here, because I was pregnant the majority of the time I was here pregnant, I got free medical care, y'all. All I had to do was show my passport, literally. I didn't have to do anything other than walk in there where I got my proof of pregnancy, and they saw me for free. And if I needed any medicines, any prenatal, I chose not to take the vitamins because I was getting my minerals and stuff through natural teas. But they was giving me free prenatal vitamins. They just gave me whatever I needed when it came down to the baby. The only thing I had to do was pay to go get like the sonogram thing done, which was like maybe $60 or something like that. But no, that was cool. And in reference to my kids, because I'm more of a natural type person and I lean more on the earth, we're not really sick often. So I use like oregano oil. I make my own cough medicine, like with onions, garlic, ginger, honey, stuff like that. I put onions in socks, okay? So I be in here, I'm the doctor, okay? I'm my kid's doctor and I'm my doctor. Now, if it gets out of hand and it's something I can't handle, I call the doctor, right? So there's actually a doctor that see my children and myself. He comes to your house, y'all. Very affordable. You want to know how much he charged for 2 kids? $50. I couldn't believe it. $50, came to my kids, brought all his tools and stuff with him, and checked my kids. I requested blood work, and he just writes it out, and I go to the clinic. I pay for the blood work now. It's affordable to me. It's affordable, depending on what you're getting done, you know, what you're getting tested for. So every now and again, while we're here, I get blood work done on my kids and I, just to make sure we're good, you know, make sure we're good. But other than that, I don't really have to really deal with the medical like that, but it's really good to have that doctor like that comes to my house. Like, I can text him right now if he's free. I'm coming. Like, all right, I'll be there at this time. I'll be there at this. He'll come just like that. And like I said, it's so affordable. So with me not having health care here, in this country, it works for me. You know, coming from in the United States, they teach you need to go all the time. You need to go for a checkup. You need to go every 6 months. You know, you don't. That's just for money. You don't. Now, if something is wrong, or if you want to get tested every once in a while, like I said, get your blood tested. You know, ladies, just check. You know, get your whole situation checked out. Make sure you're in the clear of everything. You know, and do that every once in a while. And unless you have some type of issue arise, if nothing, if you feel fine, what am I going to the doctor for? I feel fine, I'm doing good, I'm feeling amazing. I'm not coming to pay you to tell me that I'm doing amazing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm my own doctor. So that's where I'm at with that. But the medical is pretty good though. I know I've met some people who come here for dental. I've met people that literally came here. They like, I'm here to get my teeth fixed, get my teeth done, because the dental is affordable. My braces here are like $2,000, maybe a little bit less than that. In the United States, my braces were over 5K. Okay, over $5,000. You said there. Then there's people that can't get. I mean, that's possible, but I mean, you move the way you choose to move. When it comes to your health, you know what I mean. You do. I'm assuming people are gonna do what's best for them or what they feel is best. You know what I mean. I just do what works for me, what works for myself and my children, and I trust me. You get what I'm saying? I trust that my judgment is good enough, unless, again, there are some symptoms that are occurring, and I'm like, what is this? It won't go away. I'm contacting the doctor. I'm going to make an appointment. I'm going to get some stuff taken care of. But other than that, I trust myself. When my kids get sick, I don't panic. Baby got a fever, I don't panic. Put her in some cold water. Let her play with some toys. I promise you, knock the fever out just like that. Come back, you do the same thing again. It's just like giving your baby Tylenol. You're giving them that sugared up Tylenol that don't do nothing, and it's supposed to take the fever down, and you give it to them every 4 or 5 hours. The same thing with a bath. Put them in some cold water. Let them play about 15, 20 minutes if you can, or hold them in the shower if they're too small. Let that cold water run on them. So I have a lot of remedies, natural remedies that has gotten me through with my children. My daughter, you say teeth loss. What about? And when it comes to my dental, or when it comes to the dental, I mean, you can go to the dentist if you like. I go just for my braces. Eventually, I'm gonna get my teeth cleaned. I'm debating if I want to get my daughter some braces. She don't really need it, but she could use it, if that makes sense. So then after that, get her teeth cleaned. But they're pretty good. Like, we don't use toothpaste. We're not using all that chemical down stuff. We use baking soda, coconut oil, and cloves for our mouths, and sometimes peroxide. I like to rinse with peroxide as well. So I use natural stuff. Like, and if my tooth is hurting from anything, I promise you, salt water. Gargle a couple times a day with some salt water. Knock it out just like that. Again, I trust me. You get what I'm saying? You have to trust yourself. Sometimes we just run. We're running. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just need to tap into that natural and see what you can do for yourself. That's all I'm saying. How you gonna pray? Listen, you do what works for you, babe. If you feel like you can pray something away, pray it away. If you feel like you can't, then you can't. I don't know what to tell you. It's all in your mind. If you are sickly and it's something that you have to fight against, or something you really need treatment for, just look into that and see what it is that you can treat yourself with. That's all I can say. And if that's going to the doctor, go to the doctor. And if that is, you can go get some papaya leaves off the tree, drink that tea 3 times a day, knock it out, then whatever you feel is gonna work for you. That's all I can say. I do what works for me, y'all. I do what works for me. You do what works for you. I'm just telling you on the ways I do things, and maybe if you want to try it, try it. If you don't have to. I'm just telling you what works for me. You say get to the kitchen. No, thank you so much. No, see, the kitchen is not that exciting for me in this moment. Because I can't go in there and cook what I probably really want to cook, because we eating fruits and vegetables. So if I go in the house in the kitchen, I'm going to get an apple. I'm just going to go in and get an apple, maybe get some blueberries, and maybe pour a little bit of honey on it. Probably cut my apple up, throw some fruit in the bowl, put a little bit of honey on it, and that's it. But that's it for me, y'all. That's what I'm eating. We already had a smoothie today, so my daughter made us a smoothie bowl, so I already had some fruit, so in a smoothie form, and I'm going to go eat some more fruit. That's what I'm about to do. This is what it takes for me to get to this 6-pack, okay? I got to get my 6-pack, y'all. I have to. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and go. I hear my daughter fussing at the baby. So my time is up here. But I thank y'all so much for y'all support. Thank y'all so much for staying and listening. Let me tell y'all something. You are truly appreciated by me. I truly appreciate you all who sit here on my lives and invest your energy into watching me. I appreciate it. I am so grateful. I show my gratitude. I really do. So know that even if you put your comment and I don't get to it, I'm so sorry. Of course, I can't answer every single comment, but I just want to take this moment to show my appreciation, and I hope I'm helping somebody. That's my goal. Like, yeah, you know, you can look at me and you might create something in your mind about me based off of what I look like or my physique, but I operate from within, okay? And I operate from peace, love, happiness. I just want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to live their lives. I want everybody to be healthy. That's my goal. So that's what I promote. Okay, so what is that? It's some creature out here. I don't know. Maybe it's a bird. I don't know what it is, but it is over there. Really going at it in the bush, okay? But yes, but yeah. So I want to thank y'all. And if you do not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. Again, yeah, it's a bird. Again, my page is not about working out, y'all. Okay, but my lives are usually about working out. But I'm just sharing my life with y'all here in Costa Rica, what life is like. And if you are interested, I want to do a retreat or something here in Costa Rica one day. I'm manifesting it. Okay, manifest that with me, and maybe I can do like some type of retreat here. It can be. You probably should just do the ladies. Probably should do a retreat for the ladies. We probably need a break first. I don't know. No, man. I know y'all work hard too. I'm just kidding. I know y'all work hard. Y'all are not overlooked, my kings. I promise y'all. But you know the queens, we wear the crown, right? So we must be catered to first. But no, I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. So, but no, I'm serious though. But all right, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. So tomorrow is what I'm on. Day 69, almost at 70. This is amazing. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Ciao. Let me go get my baby. Ciao.